right, fight fans, the action continues here at the Owl's Nest. About to make his way down to the ring. A warm welcome, please, for Ricardo Lara.
Okay, here he is, Ricardo Lara, known as Ricky.
Me gusta el boxeo desde pequeño, siempre me ha gustado pelear, mas nunca he sido de problemas. Pues es adaptarme más bien a cualquier estilo, ¿verdad? Tengo un boxeo en el que utilizo mucho la defensa, o sea, me gusta trabajar las partes blandas. Y realmente venimos a ganar. Queremos que nuestro rival también venga con muchas ganas, porque más que nada aquí los que queremos que salgan ganando sea el público, que tengan un buen espectáculo.
And we suspect he will give us a good show. Back to David.
And now about to make his way down to the squared circle. A warm welcome, please, for Vlad Panin.
All right, Maple Leafs jersey. Here's Vlad Panin, super bad.
I grew up watching fights. I used to go down and train at Floyd's gym all the time, the Mayweather Boxing Club, and just watching him train really kind of like motivated and inspired me, and seeing what it takes to be at the highest level. Probably boxed more like him when I was younger, and now I try to be a little bit like more physical, more aggressive, kind of like a younger Floyd, boxer puncher type. Go put that heat on him, and I don't think this fight goes like 2 rounds, so I think I'm gonna get it done early. You know, we don't get paid for overtime, so I'm in and out.
All right, our co-main event, 6 rounds in the super welterweight division. Here's the official introduction.
Ladies and gentlemen, Red Owl Boxing proudly presents this, our co-main event of the evening, scheduled for 6 rounds or less. In the middleweight division, our judges score in this contest at ringside: Alan Davis, Jasper Kujavsky, and Jeremy Hayes. And once the action begins, the referee, Dave Dunbar. Introducing first, on my left, fighting out of the blue corner tonight, wearing black trimmed with silver. His official weight, 162 3/4 pounds. He enters the ring with a professional record of 22 wins against 10 defeats, 1 draw, 10 of those wins coming by way of knockout. And he comes to us from El Grullo, Mexico. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Ricardo Ricky Lara. And his opponent on my right, fighting out of the red corner, and tonight wearing blue trimmed with white. His official weight, 159 pounds even. His record is an outstanding one, with 15 wins against only 1 defeat. 8 of those wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of and representing Los Angeles, California, by way of Gomel Belarus. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Vlad Super Bad Panin.
Okay, let's have a look now at the tail of the tape. Panin, 27 years old, Lara 30, he's got 33 pro fights. Height difference 3 inches, reach 7 inches. That's significant.
It is significant, as well as the age and the height. All of the favors are in Vlad Panin's way, but it's going to be up to Ricardo Lara to change things up.
Interesting. Lara came in at 2.8 pounds overweight today, but Panin decided to let that slide. He immediately signed the waiver to fight, regardless of the weight difference, and we got ourselves a fight.
Protect yourselves at all times. Belt line is here, belt line is here. There or above will be considered good blows. Are there any questions from the corners? Gentlemen, touch gloves now. Come out at the bell. Good luck to you both.
Dave Dunbar, the referee for this contest. Alan Davis, Jasper Kajewski, and Jeremy Hayes, the 3 judges at ringside in this super welterweight contest scheduled for 6 rounds. In his last trip to Canada back in August, Ricardo Lara was stopped by Jesse Wilcox in Cornwall on the Claggett-Louise Undercard.
Vlad Panin sticking that jab out beautifully and fast and accurate here early in the first round. And that's what he's got to do to a guy like Ricardo Lara, just keep him consistent, keep him honest with that jab, and everything will come behind the jab for Vlad Panin.
His only loss was a decision to Moises Fuentes in February of 2020. That was in Los Angeles. He has since reeled off 8 straight wins. In his last fight, he knocked out Reggie Harris Jr. in the 6th round of a scheduled 8-rounder at Commerce, California in the co-main event of a card there. Harris was 7-1 heading in. Panin, as we mentioned, had no problem with Lara coming in 2.8, almost 3 pounds overweight. I don't care.
He's like, let's get it on.
Bring him on.
Yeah,
Bring
let's
it
go.
on. Bring it on.
One thing I can say Panin is definitely showing tonight, Steve, is a good understanding of his distance. He knows how to keep the fighter at distance in order to get his shots off. His jab, which is stiff and powerful, like you said, and definitely following behind him with the 1-2.
He's very impressive early here tonight. I've never seen Vlad Panin fight. I'm very impressed with him so far. Popping that, keeping the distance, and not getting reckless. I mean, this is professional boxing. We've got 3 minutes to the round. He's got 6 or 8 of them to burn off here, and he's in no rush to go out there and get caught with something silly. He's just kind of feeling them out, popping that jab, creating openings.
We saw Panin in that video.
Oh, and a beautiful
left hook to the body. Oh, I think it's over.
Ricardo Lara
It's
will
over.
not get up from that. He reached around the elbow, and that is it.
Oh, he's up.
Oh, he
We're
did
on.
get
There
up.
you go.
Played possum with me even a
He's
few
a
times.
little soft around the middle, so you definitely put water in the basement. Take some air out them tires, is what Panin is doing right now.
Oh, I was about to say, we saw that video of Panin training, and you can see the hand speed of this guy. And, you know, he's got good height and reach. He's using that jab particularly well.
But now he's
Going
got to
up
be
and down,
careful.
up and
He's got
down.
to be smart.
I think we already felt that this over now for
Referee
sure.
Dave Dunbar waves it off in a beautiful, explosive performance by Vlad Panin.
Super bad.
And that was a super badass performance, I should say, for Vlad Panin. He boxed beautifully from the outset, stuck that jab, kept him on the outside, and dug to the body early. And for 15-1, he boxed like a guy who's 15-1, and on the cusp of being ranked in the top 25 in the world. That was a great performance from young Vlad Panin here tonight.
One of the things that you said, which was very impressive. Let's get to the highlights.
Yeah, here's some.
I mean, he kept him at the end of that jab, and there's nothing Ricardo Lara could do, so he had to reach in, and the moment he reached in is when he got hit with beautiful jabs, and then he dug to the body with that left hook to the liver. And that's something that I implore to my fighters nonstop or as much as I can. A man can do a million sit-ups, but if you can't take a shot to the liver, they're tough to defend. And Vlad Panin did that, and there was nothing that Ricardo Lara could do to withstand the pain he felt.
And you know, body shots do not wear off. They only get worse as the rounds go on.
Especially to the liver.
Especially to the liver. What I was most impressed by was the ability to control the distance. He was throwing the body shot and the jab 1-2 from a distance. Even if Lara was to throw back, he was out of range. And that was impressive.
It was just the patience and the professionalism, and you can tell he has 16 fights inside the pro ring, and he's been in this stage training, he's been with different camps, and he's getting different looks. It was a very impressive performance for me tonight from Vlad Panin.
Definitely.
Well, you saw he hurt him with that first. We were really surprised that he got up from the first shot to the.
Well, he went down like a ton of bricks.
Well, yeah,
He did.
and clearly he had not recovered by the time he went down for the second time.
I think this is the finishing right here. Yep, that was the finishing blow.
That's it. He spit the mouthpiece out and he said, "That's it. I'm done."
Can't take no more.
This one's not a joke, fellas.
Yeah.
It's the hurt business.
Okay, let's go to David Neiman with the official numbers from that bout.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes at 2 minutes 45 seconds of the very first round. Referee Dave Dunbar calls a halt to the action, declaring your winner by technical knockout, Vlad Superbad Panin!
Okay, let's hear from Vlad Panin, now 16-1. Here's George Nasios in the center of the ring.
All right, we're here with Vlad Panin. You predicted that this fight would go 2 rounds max.
No. I said it wouldn't go 2 rounds.
Oh, it wouldn't go 2 rounds, and it did it. How proud of you that you followed up on your prediction?
I mean, it was kind of expected. You know, I was really looking forward to fighting Zolt. And then, you know, he had to pull out. He had an injury. And then we were going to fight another guy, and then he pulled out. So I'm just happy to have fought. You know, credit to Lara for coming in on last-minute replacement. You know, I'm sure it's never easy to, you know, get called up on like 3-4 days notice. But I just want to say thank you to Red Owl for giving me the opportunity and letting me come out here. It was actually one of my goals to fight international before the end of the year or sometime soon. And you guys made it come true, so yeah, thank you.
Nice, congratulations. Can I just ask you, I know it wasn't the actual stoppage, but that body shot that put him down the first time, how good did that feel? And did you know at that point, like it's just a matter of time?
That's not even like one of the hardest body shots I could land. I guess I just placed it correctly, but you know, precision beats power, and placement and speed and just timing, all that adds up to, you know, when you hit a guy in the liver, you don't even have to hit him that hard. It's just, you know, the placement.
And I know you mentioned the fight with Zolt had to get canceled due to injury, and you had another opponent, that fight fell through. Your opponent today, he didn't even make weight. When they asked you, like, if you want to wait and see if you want to sign the contract or not do it, you just said, no, I want to fight. Like, forget it, let's go. How much did you want to fight tonight?
Oh yeah, I was ready to fight whoever. I said I was ready to fight Thanos because, you know, we had a really good training camp. I was ready, I was in shape to go 10 rounds. It only took 1, so I'm not going to complain about it. I'm happy to get the win, and we'll be back soon.
One more question. Saw you're from LA, see you come to the ring rocking the Leafs jersey. What's that? Was you trying to get the fans on your side, or what was that?
Oh yeah, you know, I have to show support, and you know, wherever I'm at, that's, you know, I want to connect with the people that are wherever I go. So, yeah, you know, that's all I gotta say. Go Leafs, yeah.
Congrats on an awesome performance.
Thank you.
Yeah, Steve, originally he was supposed to, that wasn't the opponent he was originally supposed to face, but you know, you never know who you're going to face, and you've had that happen before where you get, you're training to fight one particular opponent, but then you end up fighting another guy, but obviously it didn't matter to Vlad Panin, who was, you know, who was born in Belarus and raised in Los Angeles. It didn't matter who he was fighting tonight.
And that's what happens. This is the sport of boxing. Nothing is guaranteed until you're in the ring. I've signed contracts several times in my career that, you mean, fights get canceled last minute or day before, week before. This is the boxing game. Nothing is guaranteed until the bell rings. And hats off to Vlad and his team for, taking the adjustment, taking the mix-up. Zolt got injured, and took this guy on short notice, and he had a dominant performance. He got the win, and for me here, in my respect, to be back here on Canadian soil, though he rocked the Maple Leafs jersey and trains out of Los Angeles, I'd definitely like to see him fight here again at the Owl's Nest.